Dear friends, I was listening to the radio the other day and I was interested in a report that was saying we were actually experiencing two pandemics, the COVID-19 one and the pandemic of loneliness. Before the COVID pandemic, 55,000 people took part in the BBC Loneliness Experiment. It made it the biggest survey of its kind in the world. Interestingly, the group who felt the loneliest were young people. But the survey clearly shows that loneliness can affect people of all ages and all situations. And there were some interesting conclusions from the study. For example, people who had more online friends were actually more likely to feel lonely. People can feel ashamed of being lonely. And it clearly stated that being lonely is not the same as being alone. Many other conclusions are mentioned. And of course, for many, loneliness has been exacerbated by COVID and the restrictions we are facing. But maybe more fundamentally than that, maybe the way our whole society is organised and the way we live and work makes us disconnected from other people, disconnected from our local community, and even from the natural world. And all these can induce a general level of loneliness. As one person put it, I'm surrounded by people, but I still feel lonely. This is a huge topic and obviously we can't address it in this one letter, but maybe we can make one or two reflections. On one level, we can all say at some point in our lives, I'm sure, that we've experienced a degree of loneliness and so know what it feels like. And we can think also, what are the things of our faith that can help us in our times of loneliness and help us to reach out to others? Our faith gives us a place within a community. One of the things that was mentioned on the radio was, and I didn't know this, that in the last 20 or 30 years or so, pop songs have changed. They now tend to be more about I and me, as opposed to us and our. The Christian faith is about both, but we never lose our deep sense of community and what it means to share and live in connection to one another and the wider world. Not a pop song, but Charles Wesley's hymns. For him, one of his favourite words were all. In COVID times, we are all challenged to live out our sense of being connected to each other. Over these last few months, a great effort has been made to put this into practice, to ease the sense of loneliness people may be experiencing. And just to finish with, I noticed on the BBC website a very beautiful and moving poem by Erin May Kelly. It's called Loneliness. It Won't Last Forever. You may like to find it on the internet and listen to it. And I found it very helpful and moving. Blessings and peace to each one. Thank you.